Right, in this team, another figure, funny enough, this actually shows you that this guy obviously has a personality, because normally coaches aren't like that big a deal, they're just the guy who does the draft. But YamatoCannon was one of the biggest names in this team, actually, and obviously now he's even in Fnatic, his career's gone to bigger things. Right, what is he like as a coach?
Is very focused on the players' needs and trying to create discussion between the players and just making things very smoothly in the team. And he was someone very easy to. I mean, he still is someone very easy to talk to. Like if you have anything to tell him, he is this guy that can adapt. Like if he needs to be harsh and tell something to a player, he will, but it's not gonna impact the relationship with him. And he can be the brother, the coach, like everything is very, very complete.
Since in your team, this was the era when like his profile was very big. I don't know if you know this, but behind the scenes, a lot of the other like coaches and experts in League of Legends, people who do talk shows, they always used to basically like at least soft flame him and basically just be like, oh yeah, he's great on camera, like he got a great voice, blah, blah, blah. But they all sort of tried to make it seem like, oh, but he doesn't know that much about the game, he's pretending to or whatever. But I have to say, your team, and in fact all his teams since then, it does, from the outside, if I just look at the effect when he joins and what the team does, it looks like he has a pretty good idea for like figuring out like a system that the team can play through. Like in your team in particular, again, a lot of these players have been flamed before and since for flaws in their game, but in this team they all function together. I mean, that bot lane now gets mega flamed, but they even were able to work through this. So what would you explain in that sense? Like, did he have a good sense for like people's strengths and how to use them?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's part of the thing. He understood what a player was very good at, and he was not trying to. He was trying to push the strengths to the maximum, and that's what made the team very good. Even we had these games against like Genji, or it didn't start so well, but when we start grouping, suddenly it starts going smoothly, and we follow each other. And what was the start? Yeah, as well. I think he has since he used to be a player, and he's always pretty high on the ladder. Like he has good understanding of how the matchup should be, and I think that helps as well. Like when you need to review, and he's a good player, and he knows like what it was to be a player. So it helps being like empathic with the players, and that's the coach is.
Right, obviously everyone knows that like infamous speech he gave at Worlds, which was like, it was like some out of a fucking movie, like, like the half time,
yeah.
Like, say, we're going to save the world, boys, But give me your thoughts since you were a player. Like, what was the vibe of what he was trying to communicate there, do you think?
It was not the only time he had this speech. Like it was maybe the only time it was on camera, but a lot of the time for us before like important matches or something, when we are having this huddle, like he was having this these speeches, and it was like the direction we need to go in the game, just focusing on what went wrong well in the training, and just motivating the troops, and then we're just going ready to go to war, and it was just getting the vibe up, and it was one of his big strengths as well.
Want to see more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, be a pleb and don't.